Good morning, America. Al Graham with Pixie Radio, the only nuclear powered radio station on God's green earth. Sibelius is playing violin concerto in the background. This is my headquarters, my hangout. Today I have a very special offering. It's a silent auction for a very interesting guitar. It is an Ovation. It was owned by the great Rocky rock and roller, actually surf rock, Eddie Beltran. A few years before, well, he got sick of cancer and he started selling off his equipment to pay for his bills, poor fellow. So my dear friend bought this guitar from him and he gave it to me for Christmas. And so we're raising money by selling it. It's not an ordinary guitar, it's an Ovation, which is, the back is bowed. It's got a unique sound, and unlike most guitars, it doesn't have a big hole down here. It has these, similar to a violin. A violin has slits up at the top. This has a cluster of oak leaves and nuts. It is very similar. The sound is very similar to a violin, and that's why I'm playing Sibelius. Violin concerto to Sibelius behind it. It's not an ordinary guitar. It's unique. Well, listen. It's got a soft tone to it, but it's really very special. Only goes to someone who would really appreciate it. It's not your ordinary guitar. So it's an old one too, but it looks, matter of fact, it's been sitting in the case. I haven't polished it or touched it for over 2 years. And when I got it out, it was still in tune. That's how beautiful an instrument it is. Personal guitar is the Taylor. It's a local company down in San Diego, here where I live. They make these. Everybody knows what a Taylor is. If you don't, it's got an unusual sound to it. It's I don't know how they do it, but it resonates beyond an ordinary guitar. Anyway, I'm preaching to the choir for those who know guitars, and so I'm not that big of an expert. But so we're offering this in a silent auction. It's worth quite a bit of money, but it would be gauche to ask for, give me this for this guitar. It's only for a certain type of fellow who knows what the Ovation is and knows the history of Eddie Beltran. He's a pretty cool surfer rock in the 60s, and he lived in Orange County, right near my friend. Anyway, we managed to get this from the estate, and it's now worth quite a bit, so we're offering it silently. So if you see this and you want to make a silent offer, either call this number, 619-415-2967, or punch in Alan Graham, Jim Morrison. You'll find many sites with me all over it. I'm on YouTube, I'm on WhatsApp, who's that, who are you, who am I? I've got many websites of my own. The Silo is the big one. You can go to coronadoclarion.net/silo, and you'll see all of my work. So I'm in the 17th or 16th printing in the last 13 years of I Remember Jim Morrison 2. It is now in French, Spanish, and in English, so you can get it. You get it at Amazon, or you can just punch in Alan Graham, I Remember Jim Morrison 2, TOO is the cover. If you want a signed copy, call this number, 619-415-2967, and we'll make sure you get a signed copy. If you're local, we'll even have someone just deliver it to you at your home. Okay, once again, Eddie Beltran's beautiful Ovation. I think he bought it in like well, way back there. But it is in mint condition, very rarely played. I let my friend Chad Watson play it. He just loved it too. So once again, no big hole in the middle, just kind of in those clusters up there. It's got little tiny holes.